Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome friends, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I've got a really quick video for you today. I'm chatting about some things that are going on with the Yarn and Yarns web shop. So if you're not interested in the business side of the content that I post here on YouTube, I completely understand. This is why I try to keep these videos entirely separate from the making content. I'll be back soon with lots more making content. I've got all of the videos planned, so I hope you will join me next time. But for those of you who are interested in the goings on at Yarn and Yarns, then thank you so much for your company. I will be chatting away for a little bit about some exciting new and restocked products in the shop. First off, before I get stuck in to the shop talk proper, although this is somewhat connected, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who watched my video about the socks for West Midlands Ambulance Service appeal video, which was the last video that I posted. I had lots of people already reach out to me to say that they were interested in knitting socks or donating sock yarn, which is just amazing. So thank you so much in advance for all of your enthusiasm and your help over the next few months as we try to reach that amazing goal of 500 pairs of socks by December. In that vein, I had a few people reach out to me to say either they aren't sock knitters or they are sock knitters, but they don't have time to knit for the cause at the moment, but they wanted to support. So with that in mind, I've set up a code on the website, the Yarn and Yarns website, always linked below the videos, and the code is WMAS. And if you wanted to donate a ball of sock yarn, you can purchase a ball via Yarn and Yarns, and then if you enter that code, it will remove all shipping costs. So any orders that come through with that WMAS code, I will assume that you are donating that to our sock appeal, and I won't send it to you. I shall keep that yarn and I will either knit it up into a tube myself, or I'm sending some yarns off to the lovely Charlie of Charlie Button Yarns, who has the cranky lady arm of her business where she will crank out sock tubes for people from their sock yarn. So yes, if you want to help support that appeal and also in the process support my business and Charlie's business, then you can purchase a ball or two of sock yarn, use the code WMAS at checkout. No shipping will be applied, and I will keep that sock yarn and we'll turn it into socks for that appeal. So hopefully that will work for people who were interested in getting involved. I hope that all makes sense, but if you do have any questions, then please pop comments in the chat below and I'll do my best to clarify anything. Right, okay, so we'll stick with the subject of socks for the time being, because I do have a new line of Opal to share with you, Opal sock yarn, one of my favourite sock yarn brands. I shall show that off to you now and we'll have a little chat about it. So just recently, Opal have launched a new range of yarn called Opal Beauty, and this yarn is a little bit different. It's kind of interesting to me. It is super soft. The thing that's different about this range of yarn is that the yarn itself has been infused with both Edelweiss and vitamin E. And these extract, the Edelweiss extract and the vitamin E, make this yarn super soft. And it's also really good for your hands while you're knitting and working with the yarn. Yeah. The information that comes along with the yarn says the infusion will continue to stay on the socks for several washes. I guess that's probably dependent on the temperature you wash your socks at, your water type, the detergent you use, all that kind of stuff. But they say that it should last, the effects of the infusion should last for several washes. So yeah, quite interesting. Adds an extra little bit of softness to the usual Opal blend that we love. It doesn't affect the content of the yarn either. It's still the usual blend of 75% wool, 25% polyamide or nylon, and it's 425 meters to 100 grams. And I currently have 5 colorways of that yarn in stock, so let me try and hold them. So these are the 5 colourways that I have in stock right now. There's a really nice range of colours. This one is probably my favourite, no surprise. It's got some yellows and reds and oranges in, beautiful greens. And if you were to knit that one, it would look somewhat similar to that. There is, of course, this lovely blue. This one is also really nice. It's grey with some pinks and some sort of beigey, oatmeal-y type colours. And then this one is greys, blues and pinks. And then the final one is lovely pink and blue, something a little bit brighter for those of you who like the bright colours. They're brand new and in the shop. I've only got a few balls of each because I wasn't quite sure how people would feel about that sort of extra little infusion gimmick. As I say, I think it makes the yarn really nice and soft, and I can always get more if it does prove to be popular, but I thought I'd give it a try with just a couple of balls of each colourway to start with. The only other thing that I wanted to chat to you about today is I have had a really lovely new delivery of stock from Emma Ball. If you've been following for a while, you'll know that Emma Ball is a British brand. The company started by Emma herself. She is a designer here in the UK. She now has a few other designers working for her. They make all kinds of gifts and accessories and fun things with their designs, which they get printed onto cards, onto bags, all sorts. I know a few of you will probably be dying to know whether I have the drawstring bags back in stock, and I am sad to say that was the only thing that I was not able to reorder. I know a few of you were wanting to try and get the drawstring bags, but unfortunately they're still not in stock, and at the moment the sheep drawstring bag has completely disappeared from the ordering side of the website, so I'm not sure whether that product has been discontinued or not. I have emailed the company, but I'm waiting to hear back, so I'm sorry if you are waiting for a drawstring. I still don't have those. However, the zip project bags are back in stock, so I have both the woolly puffin and the sheep's in sweaters. They're a good size project bag. They're pretty good value. They're printed on a nice sort of thick, good quality cotton. Those ones are £10 each, and they're lined with these fun sort of knit print fabrics. The puffin has the blue and the sheep has the red. I didn't get lots of these because I have had them before, but if they do sell out really quickly, they are still in stock at Emma Ball at the moment, so I can get some more. For any of these products, if you do go to the website and you find anything out of stock, then just send me a message and I'll be happy to add you to the list so that I know that there's demand for the stock, and I can send you a direct invoice for the next time they're in stock, if that makes sense, if you're interested in anything that does show as sold out. I have also restocked on a few other items. I have got the sheep in sweater pin badge back in stock. I have the small sheep tins back in stock, and I also have the sheep stitch markers sets back in stock. It's probably going to be pretty tricky for me to show these stitch markers, so what I might do is take a sort of separate video and pop it in at the end so you can see these, but the stitch marker sets are a set of 6 markers, and you get 2 each of 3 different designs, so as I say, I'll pop a video of those in at the end so you can see those a little bit better. As well as the restocked items, I have extended the stitch marker range, so I now also have the woolly puffins stitch markers in stock, and brand new I've added a couple of they have another range that I haven't stocked up till this point, but it's penguins in pullovers, which isn't that just adorable. So I've got stitch marker sets for the penguins in pullovers too. As you can see, these ones are a little bit different. They're oval shaped rather than round, but they're really fun too. And again, as I say, I'll pop some video footage at the end for some of these smaller things that's a little bit difficult to show when I'm just holding them up. A couple of other new bits and pieces in the pin range. We've had the woolly puffins before, but the pins that I've had for the puffins have been crochet related, so I decided to add to my collection of pins with a knit related puffin. So for all of you puffin fans out there, I know puffins are more popular than I ever realised before I started stocking these, but this cute fellow is knitting away on what looks like a scarf. So that one is added to the stock, and I also have you might remember I've had the sheep in sweaters needle gauge. I've also decided to extend the needle gauge range, and I've added the puffin needle gauge to that selection on the website too. In a small departure, still on Emma Ball, but in a small departure from the directly knitting related items, I've decided to try out a little bit of the stationery that is connected to the Emma Ball range. So when you go on the website to find this, if you go to accessories, you can either, if you click on shop by brand and go to Emma Ball, that will show all of the Emma Ball products. But also if you shop by style, I've added a new category to the drop down menu called stationery. So you'll find all of the items that I'm about to show in that little collection on the website. And perhaps I'll put some links below this video to take you directly to the relevant pages so that it's easier for you to get straight to where you want to be if you want to find out more about these products. So first off, I have some of these really lovely knitting journals. It's the sheep in sweater design, which we are familiar with, and the back cover design is slightly different to the front cover, which is really sweet. And then inside, in the front cover, there's this really handy little chart which has some things like the knitting needle conversion chart. So it's a quick reference for UK to US needle sizes. There's the instructions for the Kitchener stitch, which I know a lot of people struggle to remember. There's a little guide for typical gauges for different yarn weights. There's another little instruction here for the make one left and the make one right. And then there's a sort of blank space down here called the key, and you can use that to make your own notes in there. In the back cover, they've done this really fun sort of knit stitch design, which is designed to for you to colour in yourself if you should so wish to do so, which I thought was a really nice little detail, little fun thing rather than just have a blank cover on the back. And then in the pages for the journal, there's 48 pages in total. It's a sort of double page spread. You get a graph, like a square side, and then a lined side, which I think is really nice. So if you were doing any of your own design work, then this page would be perfect. Obviously you've got a page here for keeping your own notes. If I were using this, I don't tend to do a lot of design work. I've done a couple of sort of designs just for myself in the past, but I could definitely see myself using this as a sort of knitting journal. So I would probably use this side to stick my yarn labels or a little gauge swatch, or just do myself a couple of sketches of the project that I'm working on, and then this side to keep some notes. So they're pretty good value. I think they're £4 each, so not bad at all for a really cute little notebook. So again, I've got a few of these in stock, and if they sell out really quickly, I will order more. It's just with products that I'm trying out for the first time, you never know how popular they're going to be, so I don't tend to order a big stock to start with. Be really mindful of the space that I have for the stock here for the web shop. So yeah, I tend to get a few of each of the new things and just see how they go. So that's the knitting journal. I also have these like colour charts, which I think would be great for knitting or for cross stitching. I think particularly for cross stitching, it's really handy to have these cards with the punched out holes so you can keep all of your threads separately. But I also think that if you are knitting a colour work design and you have changed your colours, so you're not knitting the same colours as the pattern, I think this would be a really handy tool, so you could attach your colours and make some notes as to what colours you're substituting in your pattern. So you get several of these in the pack, 5, so you get 5 of these cards, and I think you could probably use these cards for multiple projects, and if you wrote in pencil or use stickers, you could definitely use these cards multiple times. And then on the back there's also a card similar to the inside the knitting journal, with just some reminders for the Kitchener stitch and the make one left and make one right stitch, which is really fun. One of the things that I'm most excited about so yeah, I might have ordered these kind of for myself, but but also for the shop. As you know, if you have watched the channel for a while, I am really into my memory keeping journal at the moment, and I love to use stickers in that journal. So I have got 3 different sticker sets from Emma Ball in these sets, you get 5 sheets. They're a little bit more expensive than some of the other products. I think they're around about £5, just under £5, but you get 5 large sticker sheets in each pack, so they're going to last you for ages. But I have these cute bird designs. These are called the stitched birds, and you get lots of really lovely sort of UK garden birds with some sort of stylized leaves, and you even get a cotton reel and a sort of stitched flower. So those are really lovely. Those are in the shop now. I also have the woolly sheep stickers, so you get several different designs of the sheeps in sweaters, a few yarn balls, and I love this sticker in particular. It's a really big sticker that's all in one, so you could chop it up and cut it down into smaller elements if you want. I have already used this one in my journal, so as my journal is on the desk in front of us, let me show you. I used that to make a really fun sort of decorative element to one of my journal pages. I stuck the sticker in and then I watercoloured around it, and I think that makes a really fun little design element to my page. I've also used some of the bird stickers already in my journal. I was going to draw out a robin, and then this set arrived, so I just used one of the beautiful robin stickers in my journal. So I'm having lots of fun with those stickers already. Not only do I have the sheep and the birds, I also have a set of woolly puffins too. I haven't yet used these ones, but I have got them on my cart next to me, so these will be definitely used in my journal soon. And this one comes with a couple of really fun woolly hat stickers as well. But I think you could make excellent gift tags and all sorts of things. Decorate plain notebooks to give away as gifts. I think they have multiple uses, and yeah, I hope you are as excited about those as I am. And then finally, for this video and for the Emma Ball range, I've also decided to stock some of Emma Ball's note cards. So I've got a couple of different sheep designs to start with. So I have this one, which is a 3 woolly sheep. And this one is called a naked card, so it doesn't come with any plastic packaging, which I think is quite nice. But I've got a few of these in the shop, and they're blank inside for your own message. And then I have the single woolly sheep. This one is plastic covered, but all of the packaging is recyclable. So I've got a few of those in the shop. And then I don't know about you, but I can never have enough note cards around the house. If I'm sending packages to people, I'm always looking for like something really fun to pop into the packages. So I have got 2 different sets of note cards. Just backtracking slightly, these cards are just over £2 each, I think, the single cards. And then I have these packs of 10 note cards. I've got 2 different sort of styles of packs, but you get 10 cards, 5 of each of 2 designs. So I've got the penguins in pullovers, so you get that one there, and then the second design is there. And then I have woolly puffins, so there's this one here with the nice knitted fabric on the back, and then there's a design with the multiple puffins in that pack, and they're I think around about £4 each for 10 cards, so I think they're pretty good value. So yeah, I just thought I'd try out a few stationery items in the shop, because you know the designs are fun, they're connected to our beloved knitting and crochet, and I thought it might be nice to have a few different things popping up in the Yarn and Yarns shop. And some of these products are brand new to Emma Ball as well, so you may not yet have seen those elsewhere. So yeah, that is everything for this video. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. I really do appreciate all of you who are interested in finding out what's happening at my little business. It really is true. You see on memes everywhere that when you support a small business, you're anytime you make an order, you're giving the owner of that business a chance to do a little happy dance. And you know me, I like my dancing, so you know that's true. I always like to make a point of saying thank you, because yeah, as I said, the lights at Yarn and Yarns would not be able to stay on without you all. I am going to wrap up today. I shall be back soon with some more making content. I've got plenty more videos coming up soon, so I hope you will join me for the next one. But until we do get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do all of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.